Hello. Hello, 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 hello. And welcome to your December 2020 ASMR Tarot Forecast. Now, I did just do the 2021 yearly forecasts last week, so those will already be posted by the time that these go live. It's a lot of readings. I have my flames in the foreground, and I would like for you to, of course, prepare to shed anything that you wish to leave behind in the year 2020 and not bring forward with you into 2021. A lot of our holiday rituals and winter rituals are centered around purification of energy and moving forward into the new year. So, start thinking about all of the things that you would like to bring into your life in 2021. I'll give you a moment to think about that. Of course, focus is going to be a challenge for this part of the video, so I hope that you'll bear with me. Now, in order to bring new things into your life, you're going to have to get rid of things that are no longer serving you. It's the same as if you were cleaning out a storage space, or your car to travel, or your bedroom if you want to get a bigger bed, or your closet to bring in new clothing. Sometimes you change your sense of style slightly, and certain garments no longer fit, or they become worn and tattered, and it's time to replace them and get new things that fit your new self better. So now, I want you to, in relation to the things that you'd like to bring into your life, consider the things that you're going to have to let go of before you're able to bring those things in. And I want you to send them into the flames. Alright? Just keep focusing on the flames. And the things that you're letting go of, just release right into that light. You're doing a great job, by the way. Thank you for supporting this channel. It really means a lot to me. I do have things that I'll be releasing so that I can bring new and better energy into my life in 2021. Don't be so quick to throw the whole year out, though. I know that together we've been going through a lot of personal transformation this year, and it's important to remember that in order to bring in new things, you have to let go of the old. And sometimes you don't want to let go of things that you end up having to put aside in order to bring the new things in. Just because these things are comfortable, familiar, beloved even, you have to trust that you're letting go of them because better things await you. And just continue. Continue, 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 continue. Continue to release that energy, the old energy, the worn, well-loved energies that you need to release in order to bring in new things for 2021. I am going to trust at this point in the year, because we do this for most of the readings that I do. Sagittarius, and welcome to your December 2020 ASMR tarot reading. Now, I know that some of you are going to be experiencing a solar return this month, so for those of you, happy birthday. I certainly wouldn't want to not do December readings just because I had already put out the 2021 yearly forecasts. So this will focus mostly on the month of December, because if you want to know more about that part of the future, you can just go ahead and watch the 2021 forecast. Let's talk about your current state of affairs. So we have the 10 of Wands, some kind of burden or oppression occurring in your life right now. We have the Hermit coming out here as well. The Hermit is about a sabbatical taken for spiritual growth purposes. So it's possible that that is a burden that you're taking on in the month of December, and that rather than it being a restful time for you, it will be a time of burden and oppression, but we'll have to find out more. We do have the waxing gibbous moon showing up here. Now that's right before the full moon part of the cycle, so if you are trying to bring things into your life, that is a good part of the moon cycle to do abundance and prosperity working, stuff like that. Let's look at the past. We have the Four of Pentacles. This could be about holding on to things like money or resources. It's a card about insurance, whether that's health insurance, car insurance, or life insurance. Investment. So I see you having invested in the past. We have the new moon coming out here. Now, I'm doing these readings around the time of the new moon in Scorpio in November, but this could be in reference to a new moon previously in the year. Now we're going to get into some more detail with the current affairs, and these next three cards I will also be drawing some clarifiers after I'm done with the main part of the reading. So the card over here is going to be how others perceive, looking inward, your situation. This is going to be the accurate representation of the state of affairs. And over here, we're going to be talking about your perception of how things are going. Alright, so the accurate state of affairs is the Nine of Pentacles. This could be an ending to a financial cycle. It's a place of security and stability financially. Over here we have your perceptions of the state of affairs, and that is the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. I call this the quit your job card. It's feeling like this situation is requiring too much hard work from you for the payoff. And how are others perceiving it? And that could definitely be the Ten of Wands coming out as well. We have the Devil in the reverse, and this can have to do with those things that we allow to control us and allowing our baser instincts to rule our lives. Now, overwork can be indicated by the Devil in reverse as well. I feel like a lot of Sagittarius might be prone future. We'll come back to all of those though. Here in the future, we have the Queen of Cups. Now, this could be you in a place of emotional mastery, but this could also be a water sign coming into your life in the future. Somebody very maternal and nurturing. Doesn't have to be woman, though. Could be, there are definitely all kinds of people out there who embody maternal and nurturing energy. We have the divination card coming out too. So this could be a signifier that this Queen of Cups could be involved in some kind of divination, or you could be performing divination to find out more about this person. We're going to look at your hopes and fears now, and then we'll be looking at your goal or destiny here. And your final outcome will be over here. We have your 5 of Swords in the upright. The 5 of Swords is a hope for victory, but also a fear that in the face of victory, you might be losing alliances or friendships. Now let's look at your goal or destiny. We have there the King of Wands in the reverse. Now Wands is fire energy, so this could be you, Sagittarius, showing up in the reading. The King of Wands, though, in the reverse, can be somebody who's actually kind of cruel and malicious and have a hot temper and possibly an abuser. So that's important to keep in mind. It's also possible that if this is not occurring in the month of December, it could be that you will be showing up in your greatest power, but that won't be occurring by the end of the year. You'll have to wait until 2021 for that energy to come through. So a couple of things to keep in mind where that's concerned. And let's look at your final outcome. And here we have the 7 of Wands in the reverse. 7 of Wands is a card about feeling attacked from all sides. And because it's showing up here in the reverse, and it's also showing up directly over this 7 of Pentacles in the reverse, it's possible that that's something that you're going to be leaving behind in 2020, is feeling like you have to defend yourself from attack from all sides. Let's look now more at this current situation. I'm going to pull some clarifiers here. So we had that 7 of Wands in the reverse. We have the 9 of Pentacles in the upright, and we have the Devil in reverse. So for that 7 of Pentacles in the reverse, first we have the Swarm. The Swarm is mob mentality. It is an aggressive groupthink situation. This could be at work, but it could also be in a social group. We have the Hierarchy card coming out. So not only are we experiencing this groupthink, but there's also a clear and defined pecking order involved in it. And we have here the waning gibbous moon, so that's immediately after the full moon, as the Pentacles. We have the Dragonfly coming out. The Dragonfly being a custodian of the soul, and sometimes a harbinger of death, but mostly something that you see during the warmer months of the year, actually. Dragonfly has been coming out for a lot of people here. But yeah, the Dragonfly being a custodian of the soul. This could be about an ending of a cycle, definitely. We have love here as well, so this could be in relation to a love situation. You have this place of stability, somebody that you can depend on. And we have alchemy here, so there could be something going on. As I mentioned, this Dragonfly being the custodian of the soul can also bring things into you. So perhaps this partner is acting as that for you, and there is an alchemical process taking place because of your relationship with this person. Finally, let's look at the Devil in the reverse. We have the skull. The skull being where your knowledge is seated, where the brain is protected. Much of the self is tied up in the skull. Your facial features are defined much by the underlying structure as well as the musculature over. But very much the seat of the self and the seat of the intelligence. We have the messenger. The brain can definitely act as a messenger to the rest of the body. But I think there being a disconnect here, somewhere between the physical self and the mental self. We have war here as well. You could find that physically there are changes going on that are not desirable for you. Look out for your health in December, but also that make sure that you're listening to your body, because it's very easy for the brain to rationalize things to the detriment of the rest of the body. Like, oh, this pain is just whatever. It's okay for me to be in pain because I just need to get through this work day or whatever. But if you're in pain, I think this is telling you. And especially because we had here the Devil coming out in reverse. This is other people looking into your life. Don't let your brain wage war on your body. Make sure that you're listening to those messages. Alright, Sagittarius, well, I hope you enjoyed this reading for the month of December. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope to see you again very soon. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for joining me today. If you enjoyed this reading, please do like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment down below. I love hearing from you guys. And I am coming up on my 1,000 subscribers, so if submissions haven't closed yet, be sure to fill the form out down in the description for a chance to win one of 3 free readings. Now, I wanted to do something at the very end of this video. This is the end of year reading, so part of that is clearing out any of the old to make room for new energies to come in 2021, right? So I am going to use these tuning forks and create some binaural resonance. Binaural resonance for you, to create an alignment within you that will serve you well